Hey, what's up guys, Spearwolf here, and in this video I'm gonna show you 5 ways to actually get better at Brawlhalla. And if you stick towards the end of the video, I'm gonna give you one bonus tip that will 100% make sure that you improve at Brawlhalla. However, this video is geared towards newer players, so if you feel like this video didn't really help you that much, make sure to put it in the comments and I'll make sure to address that in a future video. And with that being said guys, make sure to smash that like button if you want more content like this. And let's move on to the guide. Thank you for watching. Alright, so this video is about building your foundation. I don't want you to think about complicated combos or any combos at all when you're getting started. On sword, for example, you can literally just do sidelight into endlight or endlight into sidelight. It's literally that simple. You don't have to do all these complicated combos like downlight there, downlight there. When you get into gold, maybe you can start learning downlight into recovery, because it's really simple and it's a really good kill option. All you really need to build damage, you don't need signatures, you just need to hit the most simple moves. I want to help you build a foundation. I don't want you to develop bad habits, and that's what this video is for. I just want to teach you how to hit moves and do damage, not to get the absolute maximum amount of damage in every situation, because you don't need that. What you need to do is to learn the basics. Alright, movement. It's all about creating opportunities. Movement is actually a very complicated and broad topic, but I'm gonna try to cover the basics and what you need to know. Movement differs a lot from every single rank. When I was new to Brawlhalla, I actually practiced fast falling until I got it down, and it's a really good tool that you can use in order to speed up and be more efficient in your movement. I want you to start incorporating dashes into your gameplay as well. For example, when someone whiffs an attack, you can just dash in and do a sidelight or an endlight, for example. If someone is running at you, you can either jump or you can do a backdash. And if they do an attack, then you can apply the dashing in and doing an attack in order to punish it. I don't want you to overthink it though. All I want you to do for now is to just move around a lot and see how your opponent reacts to it. Be mindful of what he's doing in response to what you're doing. And what's gonna happen is that eventually your brain is gonna learn and you're gonna start to see all of these new opportunities that were never there before. And you're gonna start to anticipate what the enemy is gonna do and have the perfect answer for it. Every legend has 2 jumps, 1 recovery and 1 dodge. These all reset once you touch a surface. The one you get from jumping from a platform or a surface do not count towards your 2 jumps. This is why it feels like you have 1 less jump when you're on the wall, because this doesn't apply when you're on the wall, so you kinda do have 1 less jump. However, the dodge acts a little bit different. It actually has a 3-second cooldown when you use it in the air, and when you touch the floor or a platform, it resets to a 1-second cooldown. However, if you touch the wall, it does not reset, and it keeps the 3-second cooldown. When I was new to Brawlhalla, there were some signatures that I had no idea how to punish them. So what I had to do was to go into either training mode or into the replay to see where the signature hits and to figure out, okay, he's gonna do this signature, so what can I do? And where do I need to stand in order to not only avoid the signature, but be able to punish it as well. Also, there's a golden rule for punishing signatures, and that is, you should almost never try to punish a signature with a signature. I know it's tempting, but I promise you it's gonna backfire more than you think. So the next time you stumble upon a signature that you have no idea how to counter, I want you to go into the training room and look at the hitbox and try to figure out a way to punish it. Also remember that you don't need to punish every single signature. There are actually some really OP signatures that are almost unpunishable, believe it or not. In Brawlhalla, it's not really about the legends that you main, but the weapons that they use. So with that in mind, I'm going to recommend a few legends that use very simple weapons. The reason that you do not want to main legends with really hard and complicated weapons is because it might develop some really bad habits that are gonna be hard to break in the future, and they're gonna hurt you in the long run. And that's why I recommend legends such as Hattori, Bryn, and Jala, because all of their weapons and almost all of their signatures are very simple and straightforward to use. When you're playing Hattori and you have the spear, try to go for N-lights and side lights. And when your opponent is red, you can go for side signature and down signature. Do not go for the N-sig because it's really hard to hit. When you have the sword, you should do the same. Side lights and N-lights is your best friend. And when you want to knock out your opponent, you can do side signature or down signature. You could also use the neutral signature, but it does require your enemy to jump into it. On Bryn, when you have the spear, you can do side lights and N-lights. And when you have the axe, you can do N-light and side light into D-light. It's a very simple combo, and it's true below orange, and true meaning that they cannot dodge out of it. You can literally use every single signature besides the axe down signature. That is a really bad signature, don't use it. And finally on Jala, when you have the sword, once again you can do side lights and end lights, and the same goes with the axe. You can do end lights and then you can do side lights into D lights. And then for the signatures, all of the axe signatures are really good. However, on sword, I really recommend using the down signature a lot, since it's one of the best signatures in the game. So for the last advice, I want to teach you the mentality of constant learning. People say, learn from every loss. And what do they mean when they say that? So the way I improved was every time something bad happened in the game, I tried to think of what I could do differently. And most of the time I could come up with a different answer, but I couldn't do it the next time the same situation came up. But just figuring out the answer is enough, because you will adapt eventually. And even if you can't come up with the correct answer, I think that just thinking about the thoughts, I think it's enough for you to improve. You just need to remember that improvement doesn't come instantly. So even when you're working on it, it might not feel like it's working, but you need to give it some time, because it will work eventually. Hey guys, you made it to the end of the video, and here, as promised, is your bonus tip. Did you guys know you can actually get free coaching in the Brawl League Discord? I'll leave a link to it in the description. And with that being said, guys, that concludes the guide, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to smash that like button, click the subscribe, and guys, thank you so much for watching.